PSG now have Lionel Messi and Neymar and Kylian Mbappe and Angel Di Maria and Marco Verratti and Achraf Hakimi. Basically, at this point, it's easier to list the players that PSG don't have. But just how do they fit all that attacking genius into one team? We've come up with 5 lineups for the super-powered Parisians. Mauricio Pochettino is a noted 4-2-3-1 enthusiast, so his first instinct will be to play it with PSG. Sergio Ramos steps into the defence alongside Marquinhos ahead of Gigi Donnarumma. Abdou Diallo is a defensive option at left-back, helping form an asymmetric back three when Achraf Hakimi bombs on like a freight train up the right flank. In midfield, Gini Wijnaldum and Marco Verratti are tasked with defending a lot. They don't really need to advance the ball that much since one of Di Maria, Neymar or most likely Messi will come into midfield to get the ball and kickstart the PSG attacks. Messi will be the fulcrum of the attack while Neymar and Di Maria provide width and pace out on the flanks, also taking over playmaking duties to let Messi make runs into goal-scoring positions when required. Messi knows both men well, so the chemistry will be automatic. Less certain is Messi's chemistry with star striker Mbappe, but really, what's there to it? Mbappe is fast and makes liquid runs into space, and there's no better playmaker on planet Earth than Messi. This 11 will terrify opponents all across the continent. El Lucho. If Pochettino doesn't feel like he has to incorporate Di Maria alongside his other devastating forwards, then he can switch to a 4-3-3 and take a leaf out of Luis Enrique's Barcelona playbook to pull it off. The defence stays the same as before, while in midfield, Leandro Paredes is added at Di Maria's expense. Paredes plays in defensive midfield and recycles possession at speed, getting Verratti and Messi into better areas to start attacks. Messi will, of course, drift from the right flank, where he is nominally stationed. In attack, this flank will be covered by the Achraf Hakimi Express, much as Dani Alves did for Barcelona's right flank back in 2015. Looking backwards, however, these two attacking players on the right will need a defensive counterweight to avoid creating a highway for opponents to raid down. In 2015, that was Ivan Rakitic. Now, Gini Wijnaldum. PSG's new signing is perfect for the Rakitic role because he has incredible stamina, an impressive physical profile, meaning he has the legs to get up and down, the defensive responsibility to hold position, but also the ability to pop up and score goals. Wijnaldum makes the whole system tick, allowing Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, Hakimi and Verratti to devastate anyone who stands in PSG's way. The variant. 3-4-2-1 has emerged as a dynamic formation for sides to use in recent years, and PSG could take advantage of it to hide their lack of quality fullbacks beyond Hakimi. To start, deploy a 3-man backline of Ramos between Marquinhos and Kimpembe. That backline has authority, athleticism, goals and big game guts. Ahead of them is the hard-working midfield duo Ander Herrera and Wijnaldum. Their job is to press the ball, pass it to the playmakers and occasionally make vertical runs to give the team depth. Out wide, Hakimi and Di Maria hug the touchlines and use their unique skills, crossing in Di Maria's case, pace in Hakimi's, to provide a supplementary threat. In attack, it's Messi, Neymar and Mbappe yet again. However, with wingbacks in the side this time, they will be able to play closer together, which should lead to some of the fastest and slickest passing combinations Europe has seen since, 2017, when Messi and Neymar last played together. All-out attack. Sometimes you've just got to throw everything at an opponent to get a win, and luckily for Pochettino, he's got a unique formation to do just that. It's basically a 4-2-4 or a 4-2-2-2. Marquinhos and Kimpembe anchor defence, while Hakimi slots over to left back and Ramos rolls back the years to play at right back. Both men love to raid and are exceptional in attacking zones, so it fits. Idrissa Gueye comes in to anchor the midfield, quietly recycling possession with short passes to Messi or Neymar. Rafinha assists defensively, but also splits wide to provide the left-footed width on his strong side. Everyone else naturally cuts in field. Hakimi is a freight train running into the box where he'll come across Mauro Icardi leading the line. Mbappe will be free to make runs off Icardi, while Messi and Neymar will have completely free roles to just do whatever they want in a system that is as much panic stations as it is structured thinking. The Rafaella. Neymar has missed almost 50% of the possible games he could have played for PSG. He's injury prone. It's frustrating and has cost the Ligue 1 side badly in the past, but no longer. Now they have Messi, they can not only play well without him, but they can thrive. The defence sees Ramos and Marquinhos anchor, while Hakimi again plays left-back, more on that later. In midfield, Danilo is the rock-solid anchor, and this frees Verratti up to play higher up the field, and Wijnaldum to play more like he does for the Netherlands, making forward runs beyond the striker into the box. Why does he do that? Well, because Messi is playing false nine in this system between Julian Draxler and Mbappe. Draxler is a hard-working, hard-pressing player who will make runs off the ball into goal-scoring areas. Think a giant version of Pedro. Meanwhile, Mbappe plays from the left, much as Thierry Henry and David Villa did for Barcelona, cutting infield and being the team's primary goal threat, while Hakimi bombs down the outside to provide width for Messi's passes. With Mbappe and Hakimi as constant moving targets, Draxler covering and available for the reverse, and Wijnaldum surges forward, Messi will always have plenty of targets to hit with his passes, or decoys, should he choose to just start running with the ball himself.